what we're going to do is just do a little bit of a warm-up on this sling. Actually, let's come onto our knees, first of all, and we're going to wrap our hands round. So to bring your hands round the main sling and wrap it round so you've got a nice grip on the sling. If you've got the mat, just make sure the mat's underneath your knees. Good, and we're just going to do a little cat-cow. So we're just going to lean forward into a child pose here and just extend our arms out and relax the neck. Relax the neck. Let the arms open up, the chest sink slowly towards the mat. Relax the neck. So a little bit of a stretch on the arms here. Good, and then just slowly sink in. I want you to connect with the breath and the muscles, because the breath and the muscles, the breathing into the muscles is what's going to really help you to move. And you might just want to sway over to the left a little bit over to the right, just to get a little movement here, just moving forward, a little bit back. So just keep your head down, relax the shoulders as you come back onto your heels, and then circle to the right or to the left. Good, just moving in and out the hips and the shoulders. Good, and maybe we're just going to move to the right now or to the left, going to the opposite side, just moving round. A little breath there. Good, and then we're just going to inhale as we go forward, come up onto our knees, looking forward, and then inhale as though you're going into a cow. You're just lifting up, inhale, let the head drop back and let the hips go forward, and then bring the hips back down onto your heels. So you exhale. Then you're going to inhale, you're going to move forward into that tabletop, but you've got your arms extended, you're lifting your heart up towards the sky, letting your hips move forward, straighten the arms out, let the head drop back, and then tuck the chin under as you come down. And then inhale. So there's a little flow here, just massaging out the back and the hips as you go back, letting the head drop. And get the heels on, the bottom onto the heels, then inhale all the way up again. Nice big stretch, and let the head drop back. Then bring the bottom onto the heels. We'll do this a couple of more times, so just flowing in and out. Inhale up, bring the hips forward as you exhale down, get those hips down again. Inhale all the way up, let the hips drop forward, let the head drop back, and exhale down. One more time. Inhale all the way up, nice big stretch there, bring the hips forward. Good, and then drop the chin down and all the way back down again. Good, and then we're just going to come up. That's a little bit of a warm up here. Now you can take the main sling off of the struts, or you can, I'm going to throw it over the beam here. You're going to grab onto the middle handles now. So we're just going to warm up our legs, warm up our hands. So we're just going to do just an overhand grip on the middle handles, and we're just going to bring our feet hip width apart, and we're just going to do little squats here. Just little squats just to get our legs and our arms moving, get the blood circulating around the muscles. Inhale and exhale. Little squats. Let's do 10. So 10, lift, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and we're just going to shake it out. Let's shake a little bit on the hands, because you're going to do a lot of gripping. There's a little bit of a gripping motion in trapeze, more so than in the mat-based yoga. So it's going to strengthen your grip, strengthen it. And what we're going to do is just going to take the right leg over, extend the left leg straight, and we're just going to pull over to the side. We're going to inhale to the center, exhale to the left. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, just keep that moving. If you want, you can do a little hop there, a little hop just to make it a little bit more interesting. Just work the legs, bend into that knee as you come over, straighten that leg. So it's a bit like Skandasana in yoga. Yeah, but you've got your hands on the straps, so that's helping you to pull up as well. So you're working the arms as well. We'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let go of the handles. Just shake it out so you risk it a little bit of a rest, because gripping does get a bit tiring. Good. So this time we're going to squat down. We're going to do little jumps. Good. So we're going to squat down. I'm going to do little jumps. Okay, we're going to do 10 jumps. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And shake it out. Feels good. You can just do a little roller, shoulder roll here, a little forward shoulder roll, and just shake it out. Good. Grab onto the handles. We're going to do another set. Getting that heart rate up. Nice as we go. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That was good. Shake it out. We're going to do another 10. Oh, getting the heart rate up. Getting the breath going. Good. Okay, are we ready? Overhand grip of the handles, middle handles. Here we go. 10 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, could feel it in the legs on that one. Good, so shake it out again. Good, so this time we're going to do a back lunge. So bring the left foot into the center of the mat. We're going to take that right foot back. Good, I'm onto Izzy's mats here. All the way back. Actually, I'll move the mat forward. Okay, so bring the right leg back. Extend those arms up. We're just going to inhale, bring the knee up. I'm going to exhale, take that leg back. So get a nice hip extension here. Good, make sure the front knee is above the ankle, and then we're going to inhale up. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. So take it back, bring it in. Take it back, bring it in. That's 2. Exhale back, inhale in. Exhale back, inhale in. Exhale back, inhale in. That's 5. Take it back. That's 6. Exhale back, bring it in. That's 7. Take it back, bring it in. That's 8. Take it back, bring it in. That's 9. One more. 10. We're just going to hold that knee up there. Just hold it there. Keep on that standing leg. And we're going to extend it over into a warrior 3. Really extend that leg back. Good. Point the toe. Good. And we're just going to do a little pulse here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and then just hold it there. Inhale, round the back, bend the knee in, bring it back up again. Then exhale, take it all the way forward into your warrior 3. Inhale, bring that knee up, a little balance in here. Exhale, take it all the way back, point the toe. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, take it all the way back. Inhale all the way in. Exhale, take it all the way back. Good, we'll do 5 more. Inhale all the way in. Exhale, really use your balance. Try not to lean too far into the straps. Try and use your leg. Take it all the way back. Good, we'll do 3 more. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale and 1 more. Inhale and then exhale. Just let a little balance here. Try not to use the straps too much. Try and engage that core. Point the leg back, hold it there, and then inhale, bring it all the way in. Good, and shake it out. Well done. Relax the hands, the feet. Good. Okay, we're just bring that right foot in, bring that left knee up. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale. We're going to take it back into our back lunge again. Good. Really get your shoulders and your hips square to the mat, and then you're going to inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. Good. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. We'll do 5 more. Inhale in. Exhale back. Inhale in. Exhale back. Good. Inhale in. Exhale back. 2 more. Inhale in. Exhale back. 1 more. Inhale in. Exhale back. Bring it all the way in. Good. Now balance on that right foot. Get your balance. Engage the core. Bring that knee up. Good. And once you've got your balance, you're going to exhale forward into your warrior 3. Good. Try not to rely too much on the handles. You will because they're there. But try and lift up through that standing leg. Extend that back leg away from you. Just let's pulse for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good, just hold it there, and we're going to inhale, press down through that standing leg, bring that knee in. And then we're going to exhale back over to our warrior 3. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back over. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it back. We've got 6 more. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it over. And again, really try and not press down too much onto those handles. Good, we've got 5 more. Inhale in. Exhale, forward. 4 more. Inhale in. Exhale, forward. Good. 3 more. Inhale in. Exhale, forward. 2 more. Inhale in. Exhale, forward. 1 more. Inhale in. Exhale, forward. We're just going to hold that there. Again, try and press. This is going to really help with your warrior 3s when you're on the mat with no sling. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. And bring that leg in. Good. And shake it out. That's a nice little warm up here. Good. Now we're going to work our arms a little bit more. So concentrate a bit more on the arm. We're just going to hug in those elbows there. Keep the elbows tucked in to your side and just walk your feet forward a little bit. Good. And we're going to extend the arms out. And then we're going to inhale. It's like a rowing action. Keep the hips forward. I'm going to inhale in. Squeeze the scapulars together. Exhale back. Inhale. Open up that chest. And then back. Good. Inhale in, that's 3, take it back. And 4, and take it back. And 5, and take it back. And 6, good, we're doing well. And 7, we've got 3 more. And 8, good, 2 more. And 9, 1 more to go. And 1, and bring it in. Good, shake it out. We'll do 1 more set of that. So you're really working the shoulders here and squeezing in the back here. You're doing that action here. Yeah, good. Okay, still with me? Good, okay. Let's walk the feet forward a little bit. Obviously, the further in you are, you're taking more of your body weight to come up. Good, so challenge yourself. So inhale, bring it back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale, exhale, good. That's 4, and take it back. And 5, and bring it back. And 6, good. And 7, we've got 3 more, good. 8, 2 more. 9, really good. Squeeze it, and 1 more. Bring it in, and take it back. And just hold it there, and then walk your feet back. Excellent, and shake it out. Well done.
Following on from that warm-up, we are now going to go through a series of flying warrior poses. All right, guys. Okay, so let's release the sling now and give it a good shake so we know that everything's nicely secure, because we're going to begin to put our weight on it now. So first of all, let's just raise up the right knee, draw the right knee into the chest, and then fold the right leg over the trapeze so that the underneath of your knee joint is supported by the fabric. Square off your hips, so both toes are pointing forward. You can hang on to the sides of your trapeze here. Take a nice big inhale, open and reach the heart forward as you inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to release and open into a really lovely low lunge. So whilst we're in our low lunge, remember to draw the left hip forward and the right hip back. Take a moment here just to arrive in this lovely low lunge. Keep that back leg strong and straight. Inhale here and then begin to release the fabric. Keep those shoulders soft and away from the ears, and then begin to draw the arms up overhead. Make a little point with your fingers to draw the energy up. And then finally, you can begin to look up towards your fingers to challenge and balance yourselves. 1 more breath. And then exhale, reach for the fabric, and then squeeze those thighs together as you draw that right leg in. Now adjust the fabric and bring it underneath the ankle joint. So again, squaring off the hips. So just adjusting yourself, glance down, make sure that your hips are square. You can hang on to the fabric. Inhale here, and as you exhale, fly your monkey pose or your Hanumanasana pose, flying splits. So the trapeze just allows us to play with that flexibility. There is no destination. There is no end goal. It's about feeling that stretch and inviting the breath to those areas. So you go to where your limit is today and breathe. One more inhale. And to exhale, draw that right foot back, squeeze those thighs in. Good. We're now going to externally rotate the hip. So for the left, on the left side, line up the back edge of the foot with the back edge of the mat. Keep that knee where it is. Flex the toes. Take a nice big inhale. Release the arms away from the shoulders. And as you exhale, feel the support of the sling as you open up into Warrior Two. So look over your right fingers and relax those shoulders away from the ears. A few breaths here. Just glance down and check your alignment. Good. And then from here, you're going to reach forward, flip the palms and reverse your warrior. So strong warrior pose and a little flow now as we sweep the arms and come down into an extended side angle. The left arm sweeping overhead and the right elbow lightly resting on the top of the knee joint. Good. Inhale and let's reverse that warrior. Sweep the right arm overhead and then come all the way down into an extended side triangle. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale. Reverse the warrior. Good. And then finally, let's come back to our Warrior Two. Draw that right knee in now. Let's bring it back in. Ooh, good. Pigeon pose. So draw that right foot up quite high up onto the fabric now, as high as it will go, and then and you might need to adjust your stance a little bit. Just rest the knee joint underneath the bunched up fabric, if you can see like this. And then inhale, and then as you exhale, fly a pigeon pose. So this is really about adjusting the stance here. So some people feel it's quite nice to have the sling bunched up. Some people quite like it with the fabric really open, sort of like a hammock like this. So you really have to play around and feel your way in pigeon pose. Wherever you are, I'm just going to come back and meet you. Just pause here, come back to your breath. And then you can even begin to draw that heel away from the body, coming into more of a king pigeon pose. Just playing with your limits. And then drawing that leg back into your center. And from here, we can adjust the fabric so it comes underneath the ankle and keep the foot where it is in your Warrior Two. And then from here, we're going to extend and stretch open to the side. So a sort of half box split here. We want to keep a nice upright body. So try not to dump forward, dumping down. Try and keep the body nice and upright. And you can even stretch and expand and open that left arm across the body. Keep that engagement of the expansion in the side body. And then breathe here. Keep those toes flexed on the foot. Keeps everything strong and engaged. And then let's draw that right foot back. Good. Let's give it a little shake. We're going to repeat on the other side now. How you doing? Okay? Okay, all right. Yeah, big stretch. All right, so we're going to swap. And then the left knee is going to be nestled underneath the fabric. So again, squaring off those hips. Reaching for the fabric, reaching for the handles, not the handles, the side of the fabric. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, lean and fold, not fold, stand. Oh my gosh, my word. Open up into your low lunge. So squaring off those hips, drawing that left hip back, the right hip forward. Pause here, ground yourself, and then begin to release the fabric. Draw the arms overhead. We know what we're doing now. Make a little point with your fingers. Really reach up and extend. And then finally look up, reach up. Draw the energy upward towards the sky. And then come back to the fabric. Squeeze those legs together as you draw that leg back into the center. Now adjust the fabric so it sits underneath the ankle joint. Again, squaring up those hips. Inhale. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, fly your splits. So again, there is no end limit. We are simply finding that stretch, finding that point and breathing into it. Good, one more breath. Inhale and exhale to come up. Good. So spinning on the right foot, warrior two. The trapeze comes underneath the right knee joint. Inhale to prepare, release the arms away from the shoulders, and as we exhale, opening into our warrior two. Pause here. Inhale, reach forward, flip the palms and reverse the warrior. Sweeping the arm across the body. And then coming back to a side angle where we sweep the right arm across the body, looking up under the arm, and then exhale, come back into your reverse warrior. Keep the movement soft, connected with your breath. One more. And then let's come back to warrior two. Engage that right leg as you draw the leg back to center. And then adjusting the fabric so it sits underneath the ankle joint. Flexing the toes. And then a nice big stretch here on the left side. So the hand can travel down the leg to support. And then finally the right hand can sweep overhead for a lovely big stretch on the side body, opening up the rib cage, the intercostal muscles, and then breathing there. Good, come back up. Ooh. And then release. Should we do a butterfly from here? Oh, the pigeon. Did I mean to do that before warrior? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. So, pigeon pose. All right, so adjusting our footing here. The outside edge of the left foot sits snugly underneath the fabric. And then the fabric is supporting the left knee joint. Inhale to prepare. And then as we exhale, pigeon pose. Again, playing with that king pigeon, potentially king pigeon. So you can draw that left foot a little away from the body, being mindful to keep those hips square so we're not compromising in our joints. And again, breathing here. Nice big hip opening. And then slowly release, come back up. And then to reset, we'll go into butterfly from here because I think it's quite nice. So from here, what we did with the pigeon feet, we're going to do with both feet. So the outside edge of the right foot, let's take it step by step. The outside edge of the right foot is nestled underneath the bunched up sling. We're going to reach for the top handles here. Little hop, and then the left foot is going to come to meet the right foot. So notice that the knees are outside of the fabric, okay? So from here, we're going to ease one elbow at a time. One elbow at a time. Good, you might need to adjust your handles so that your handles are within reach. Grab hold of the middle handles now and just draw them away from your body. Good. And then from here, we can have a little play around. We can open up the shoulders a little more by actually holding onto these handles with a parallel grip. So as we do this, we enjoy a really big shoulder stretch, really nice big shoulder stretch. Opening up the front body as well. Big expansion in the pectoral muscles. Good. And then slowly release. And then from here, if you want to go into the full pose, grab a hold of the fabric on the long handles and then slowly walk your way down the handles before finally releasing, reaching for the mat or reaching for the elbows and letting your head hang heavy and feeling that space in your spine, in the neck. In fact, in the entire back body, open and release. And then when you're ready, releasing the arms, reaching for the fabric on the long handles, and then slowly walking your way back up. Before we come out of the pose, let's just pause here because we've been upside down. Let's just take a little moment to pause here. Maybe hands at heart. Find a little moment of sealed energy. Catch your breath. Find a moment of gratitude for getting amazingly upside down and then back up again in one piece. We have so much gratitude to give our bodies for our strength and our health. And then finally releasing from the pose. So reaching for the short handles here. And then grabbing hold of these handles, you're going to reach, they're not quite going to meet, but we're going to direct them so that they're towards one another. And the elbows are coming towards one another as well, okay? So as we uncurl ourselves, release our elbows from outside of the sling, we push our feet away from us, raise the hips, and let the head hang back into a beautiful counter pose. Pause here. Let everything hang back and release. And then slowly bending the knees. And then come out of the pose slowly and safely. And give everything a good shake. Good.
Okay, now we've done a bit of a flow, we're going to do a bit of a core workout. Okay, right guys, okay, what we're going to do now, we're doing a little bit of a core workout with this one. So I want you to take the long handles here, I want you to take the handles, the long straps, and take the handles away from the strap, because you're going to just come into a tabletop. You're going to put both, I think we'll start off on both feet in the actual strap. Make sure the knees are below the hip area, so you've got them. You're like in a tabletop on a mat in yoga. Make sure the wrists underneath your shoulders. And just to get you used to the feel of this position, I just want you to press down through the feet and just press down through the hands, and I just want you to lift the knees off the floor. So just lift the knees off the floor, really pushing through the tummy in towards the back, and you can just feel the strength here. We're just holding it here. Let's hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good, and then release it down. And give your little hands a little shake out if you want, because it's quite intense on the hands. We might have to do a little bit of a stretch in a minute, but let's just focus on the core. So we're going to do that one more time. We're just going to lift up. So press down through the hands, press the feet into the sling, push the tummy in towards the back, and then lift your knees up. It's quite a simple move, but it just gets you to engage in the shoulders. You want to press through those shoulders, really come into the back there, and really press the feet down into the sling and lift those knees up for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Even that challenge in itself. So what we'll do that one more time just to get used to it. Okay, and just bring your hands facing inwards, your little fingers facing inwards, and get a little bit of a stretch on your wrist there. So push back into the sling a little bit. So you've got a stretch coming right from the wrist here, right up here. So be careful, because the wrists, although they're strong, they've got little muscles and tendons in there. You don't want to pull them. Good. Maybe just face them out towards the side. Maybe just move side to side a little bit, just to get a little bit of a stretch and working in the shoulders here. Good, and then we're just going to face them forward again. Make sure the wrists underneath the shoulders. We're going to press down through the feet into the sling, and we're going to press the tummy into the back, and we're going to just lift. Good, I'm just going to hold it there. I'm going to hold it there for 5, 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Shake it out again. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit more challenging now. So we're going to take it back. We're going to push our feet back into a plank position. So I want you to engage the legs as they go back. So let's do it as we talk as we do it. So we're pressing through the hands, press the feet into the sling, and just take it back. Got to really engage those legs, so make sure you're not dropping the hips down. Keep them up, press through those hands. Good, and we're going to hold that there. Just hold it there for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. So we got that. We're now gone into a plank. So now we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. We're going to add on to that now. So we're going to take our feet back, and we're going to bring our right knee in, and then our left knee in. So we're doing a mountain climber, but our feet are suspended on the sling. So press down through those hands, press down through the feet. Good, and then just take it back. Now you're going to bring your right knee in. Then you're going to bring your left knee in, take the right leg back. So inhale and exhale. Try and keep your bottom up. Press through those hands. So we'll do for 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Good. Just shake your wrists out a little bit. Good. You start to feel it in the shoulders a little bit. This is good. We're strengthening the hands up. This is good for holding the plank, coming down into your chaturangas when you're on your mat. So it's really strengthening the shoulders and the wrists. Okay, so we're going to do this again. So lift the knees up. Remember, push the tummy in through the back. Good. And engage the legs as they go back. Now we're going to just take the right leg, the right knee to the right elbow. So bring it round to the side. Then we're going to take it back. Then we're going to take the left knee into the left elbow. Then we're going to take it back. Then the right knee in, take it back. The left knee in, take it back. The right knee in, take it back. The left knee in, take it back. We'll do 3 more on each side. So 1 to the right, take it back. 1 to the left, take it back. 2 to the right, take it back. 2 to the left. 1 more on each side. 1 to the right, take it back. 1 to the left, take it back, and come down on your knees. Good. If at any time you feel it's just a little bit too much, just come down onto your knees, relax it out, and then just go back up again and do another couple. Good. Shake the wrists out. Remember to shake the wrists out. Good. This feels really good. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to extend the feet back again, and this time we're going to bring both knees into our elbows. So it's a really good core shoulder workout, strengthening, really getting you to engage your legs. Okay, so here we go. So lift up through push the feet into the sling, take the legs back. Good, and then you're going to widen the knees out, bring them both in together, as though you're going to go into crow position, crane position, or crow, bringing it down. So bend the knees slightly, and then push it all the way back. Inhale, bring the knees in, bend the elbows slightly, so bring your knees into the back of your elbows. Good, and take it all the way back. Inhale, bring it in, bring it in. You can actually bring the knees onto the outside of the elbows if you want, and then take it all the way back. Inhale, bend the elbows, bring it in, take it back. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, bring it in. Good. Let them rest onto your elbows. Take it back. 2 more. Inhale, bring it in. Bring it onto the back of your elbows. Take it back. 1 more. Inhale, bring it in, all the way back, and then take it back, and then bring the knees down. Well done. That's good. Shake it out. Good. You'll really feel it in your wrists here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you off your wrists. I'm going to bring you onto your elbows. So take your feet out of the main sling, the side slings, the long straps. Good. I want you to take your right foot into the main sling. Good. You're on your left knee. Good. Your wrists underneath your shoulders. And let's get a nice stretch here. Take that leg back. Come onto your elbows. Push that leg back away from you. Feels really nice. A nice hip flexor stretch here. You're in control. You can go as far back as you want. You can relax your shoulders. If you want to open up the shoulders a little bit, you can really open it up here. Relax it down. Let's hold it there for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. And then push through that left knee, lift the body up, bring the hands underneath the shoulders again, take that right leg out. Let's put the left leg in, get a nice stretch there, because we're going to go into a forearm bend. So this is just preparing us. So bring the knee into the center of the mat, push that left leg back, extend the arms away from you, get a nice hip opening flex here. Good, really push that leg away from you. Relax the body, put your head onto the floor. And let's hold it there for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good, and then press through that leg, bring the hands up, good. Okay, so let's take the left leg out, put the right leg back in again, and we'll do the forearm balance with just the one leg in. So I would come back a little bit on the sling. So come back so the sling is at a little bit of an angle behind you. Bring the elbows underneath your shoulders. Good. And if you want, all you can do, you can just lift up. You can just lift up from here and make sure your shoulders are going over your elbows. Good. And just hold it there. Straighten the leg back out again. Or bob the foot in again. Come a little bit more into the shoulders. So that's one way you can do it. Or if you want to do a little bit more of a challenge, we can bring both feet in to the sling and go over the shoulders. So you've got to press down. You've got to hug in those elbows, hug in the hands together. So spread the fingers on the mat and feel like you've got a brick in between them. So when you're doing into dolphin, you want to hug in. And sometimes when I'm teaching people, I give them a brick so you can hug in. So visualize that brick in front of you. You're holding it together. You don't want it, somebody's trying to take it away from you, so you're hugging in those elbows. I want you to push into the elbows, lift that left leg into the sling, and then bring the hips up and over the shoulders. Good. When you're ready. Good. And hold it there for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Now take the right leg out. Good. Come onto your hands and just shake it out. Good. So this is a prep for the dolphin. It really works the shoulders. You can do this on a wall also. You can just put your feet onto the wall and you can practice. So your feet would be on the wall where the sling is and your shoulders. So it really strengthens up the shoulders, gets you into hugging in that brick as you go up. So it will prep you to really get into your dolphins. Good. So we're going to try that again. So we're going to press down through those elbows, hug in as though you've got that brick in between your hands. You're going to lift that right leg back up into the sling. Good. And you're just going to bring the hips over. Good. If you want, let's do a little challenge. Let's bring that left leg up. Let's straighten that left leg up and come into your dolphin stand. Good. We're going to hold it there for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Bring that left leg into the sling and take that right leg back onto the floor. Bring the hands all the way up. We're going to bring the right leg up this time. Good. So that will really give you a strong shoulder challenge here. Good. Shake the hands out a little bit. Feels good. And then bring the elbows back onto the mat. Good. And we're going to just lift. We just remember hugging that brick. You've got that brick there. Visualize that brick in front of you. Good. And we're just going to lift that leg up. Good. You can take it into the sling. Oops. Into the sling, or you can lift it all the way up as though you're going into the half dolphin. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Bring that knee back down onto the floor. Release that leg off of the sling and shake it out.
Moving on from that core workout, we're now going to go through a series of inversions and downward facing dog variations. So we're going to do a few inversions now, and just stick with this hip opening theme, which is really quite nice. So bunch up the sling, and then just bring it underneath the hip joints, and then we're going to begin to walk forwards until the fabric catches just underneath the hips. When you reach that point, begin to lean forwards, release the hands and reach for the floor. From here, you can begin to walk your feet back until you find yourself in a downward facing dog, in a supported down dog. So let your head hang heavy, reach your arms forward. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Your hips are supported, your pelvis is in neutral, it's completely aligned and supported by the fabric. You can reach your hands further away from you and really feel that stretch in your arms, your chest, your upper body. Take a moment here to relax. And then from here we can begin to float our feet off the floor. So we're in a sort of flying down dog here. You can bring your hands more to the center of the trapeze, and then you can even cross your feet at the ankles. And then rock it out, have a nice little rock. If you want a little extra lumbar spine support, you can begin to wrap your feet around the fabric from the outside. And from here, your head just hangs heavy and loose. You can have your arms overhead. Really feel the expansion in your lower back. Just relax, relax. Try and release any tension in your body. And then begin to draw your knees towards your chest and reach for your knees. Curl your knees in towards the body and then give your knees a hug. So we're like a little flying cannonball. So really hug those knees in. You might find it fun to just reach down for the floor and then push your body so you're flying. You have this real sensation of flying, of weightlessness. Good. And now release the knees. Come back into your down dog. Good. And then from here, bend the knees slightly and float your feet off the floor. Yeah. And then begin to wrap the feet. So the feet are going to be around the outside of the fabric. This is the main fabric now, not the handles. So your feet are gripping onto the main fabric. Now you're going to begin to look up towards your knees. So tuck your chin to your chest. Engage the legs, engage those thighs, and reach for the main fabric. Yeah. So it's that space of fabric between the thighs and the feet, yeah? And then from here, we're going to release the feet. So you're coming into a sort of box split, yes. So point those toes. Beautiful, nice. Good, so from here you can actually release those feet. Just feel that big stretch, but still big engagement. Nice, good. And then gently bend the knees, grip hold of the fabric again, releasing the hands. So it's a lot of work on those inner thighs. Yeah, good. So from here we can walk the hands forward, releasing that lower spine a little more. We can release the feet from here. Good. And then come back to downward facing dog. Walk the hands in, walk the feet in, and then slowly, slowly uncurl the body. It's just a little bit more fun on the legs, really.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Should we do inversion?
Yeah.
Come to the front of the sling. Just give it a little shake so you find the edge of the fabric, and then make your way into your seat, making sure you have lots of fabric behind you to catch you. Pull down these black clips, and then make sure that the edge of your seat is sort of underneath your sit bones. It's not traveling too far down your thighs. All right, so hold the handles of the fabric away from the body now. Begin to lean back as you look towards your toes and V your feet. Lean back, and now bend your knees, and then bring your knees to the front of your trapeze and either double cross them or bring them soles touching. And then when you're here, you can release your arms. And then wherever you want to be right now, you can either have them hanging loose down to the mat. You can have them spread open to really expand and open the chest like a little starfish. Or like Annie's doing, gripping hold of those fabric, the long handles into your Spider-Man pose. Into Spider-Man pose, yeah. Or even bringing the fabric, the handles behind you, into an overhand grip, and then the elbows reaching towards one another, really stretching out those shoulders. Or you can even come into Superman pose, as Annie's going to demonstrate with her super strength. Amazing. I'll just hang here in my Spider-Man pose. Gorgeous. Yeah. or just let it all hang. And then if you're in Superman, you just come out of it super carefully, double cross your feet, slowly release the handles, good. And you can stretch the arms walk the hands towards the front of your mat and enjoy a lovely big stretch. Let the head hang. If it's comfortable to do so, just let the head hang as heavy as it can be, because you will enjoy this beautiful cervical spine stretch here. Close your eyes, go in, have a little moment. And then walk your hands over to the right. So you have a lovely long stretch down the left side. You can reach your left hand behind you. Look towards your left, really enjoy that stretch. And then come back to center before doing the same on the other side. If at any point you feel dizzy or not well, just come back up. But if you're feeling good, you can be here between 2 and maybe 7, 10 minutes if you want. It's really beneficial for the lumbar spine, for creating space in the discs, and actually just simply for our perspective, just being upside down. Inversions are incredibly beneficial, and they're not always accessible to all in mat-based classes, so the use of the trapeze gives us a lot of support in getting there and enjoying these poses. So final few breaths here. And then from here, from wherever you are, begin to look up to your toes, reach for the fabric on the long handles, uncross your feet, and then walk your hands all the way up. And then once you are here, cross your arms, rest your forehead gently on your forearms, and rest, taking a few breaths. And then slowly making your way out of the trapeze.
Okay, after that, now we're going to do a little bit of a glute workout. Good, and we're going to come onto the floor, so we're going to come onto our backs. Good, and we're just going to take actually we're going to put both heels in the sling. You might want to bring the sling down lower if you want. If your legs can't reach up, you just want to just sort of bring yourself onto your sling, keep your legs straight, and all we're going to do is we're going to just lengthen the tailbone, this tailbone here, away from you, and lift the pelvis up. So when you come into a bridge, you're doing like a scoop. You're scooping your back and lifting up. I don't want you just crunching the back together like this. I want you to lengthen the tailbone, lift the pelvis. And we're just going to lift those hips up. Good. Hold it there. Press down through those heels in the sling. Keep the shoulders square. Then you're going to exhale, bring the hips back down. You're going to inhale, bring them up. You're going to exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale, just squeeze the glutes as they come up. Really good, but keep that tailbone lengthened away and bring it down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, bring them down. We'll do 5 more. 5. Lower it down. Use the breath. 4. Lower it down. And 3. Lowering it down. And 2. Lowering it down. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. We're just going to take that right leg out of the sling this time. We're going to make it a little bit more difficult. So we're going to do the same movement, but that leg is free. So we're going to inhale, bring it up, bring the leg up. You can point the toes up to the sky. Exhale, lower those hips down as you bring that leg down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Really working that leg. Pressing down through that left leg. And come back down again. 2 more. Inhale.
Exhale, one more. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way back down again. Bend the knees slightly as you swap the legs over. Good, bring that leg down. Excellent, you're going to press down through that leg. Bend that front knee initially. Good, just to get the feel for you lifting. Straighten the leg out and then press down through that right leg. Lift that left leg up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. So you're really pressing down through that leg. The thighs are working on that right side. You're squeezing the glutes as you're coming up. Good. We'll do 4 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale and lower it down. Good. Good. This time we're going to just bring both feet into the sling. Good. And we're just going to bend the knees and hover your bum off the floor. Good. And then we're just going to push the legs out. So get the heels right into the sling. Feet, knees parallel. And we're just going to lift the hips up. And we're going to extend the legs out and really squeeze those glutes. Good. Then we're going to bring the knees in. Take an inhalation in. Now we're going to exhale, push those legs out, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up. Inhale, drop the hips down, bring the knees in. Exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale in. Exhale, push the legs away from you and lift those hips up, still extending that tailbone away from you. Inhale in. Exhale, take it out. We'll do 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And just hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll back down vertebrae by vertebrae and bring your bottom onto the mat. Good. Bring the knees out of the sling and just give yourself a nice little hug there. And just roll it back and forward. Good. All the way back. Excellent. That's very good. And then just roll up, grab onto the sling, and walk your feet back in. I'll help you come up. Good. And shake it out. Well done.
Moving on from that amazing glute workout that Annie just showed us, here are a few variations on how we can seriously target those glutes in the trapeze. Okay, so a little bit of glute work, little glute activation. We're going to do this flying, so our hips are supported, our hips are stacked, our hips are safe. Quite often when we do these exercises on the floor, we kind of compromise the health of our joints. So let's come down into that downward facing dog that we were in earlier, and then float those feet off the floor. Okay, so you are supported underneath your hips. You're supported by the trapeze. Good. Your hands can rest lightly on the floor. Doesn't matter where your hands are actually, your legs are going to do all the work here. So begin just by pointing your toes and drawing lovely big circles with your feet. Big circles here. You're going to move a little, you might sway a little. So let's do 10, I think we've done 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just pause. And now let's do 10 in the opposite direction. So 10, 9, 8, really big circles here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just keep your feet extended, your legs extended. We're going to do one side. So let's keep that left leg extended and the toes pointed as we draw nice big circles on the right side. So the right leg, big circles with that foot, keeping those toes pointed. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, big circles, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then same on the other side, flex those toes, and 10, big circles, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the feet away from you. Now flex the toes. 10 big circles with the toes flexed down towards the floor. Feet together and legs together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 10 in the opposite direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So flexing the toes just activates different muscles. You can really start to feel it in your glutes. We're going to do the flex toes, but one leg each side now. So the right side, keep the toes flexed down towards the floor. Are your hips okay?
Yeah, the fun of just moving it.
Yeah. What it does, it just stabilizes the joints, but you might need to adjust the fabric if it's digging a little bit. Okay, so 10 in one direction. So 10 on the right side. That's it. 10, 9. Keep those toes flexed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the left side now, toes flexed down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bend those knees into the chest, and then slowly come back up. Walk the hands all the way up. Give your feet a little shake. It really targets that area, doesn't it? So we hope that you enjoyed this trapeze workout as much as we did, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.